Okay, welcome to Module 5. This week is halfway through the course. So in this week, we're going to connect lots of dots, right? So we're going to be looking a lot at meaningful use. And a lot of this you're going to do on your own because I provide a couple of summary things, but your portfolio assignment is almost entirely about meaningful use. So it has 3 stages, and we're in the third, actually finishing up the second stage and a third stage. And then this thing is morphed into this new legislation called MACRA, which produced programs called QPP, which we have MIPS and APMs. So I'm going to let you explore that on your own. But the bigger picture here is to remember that you've got 2 chapters you're reading out of Niles. One's about public health, and the other one's about U.S. Healthcare workforce. Okay, so always remember that anything we're talking about that's initiatives that we're doing to make something like the EHR more meaningful, like meaningful use, really depends upon the initiatives that are happening from the different perspectives. So from the provider perspective, obviously we're talking about EHRs, and the population perspective, and in this case, population meaning public health, okay? So bring those together. And then you're also going to have a piece where we're going into clinical decision support tools or clinical decision support systems, CDS, CDSS. And what's important to remember about these is that this meaningful use, the combination of meaningful use and the EHR and our MACRA in the EHR, or MACRA, meaningful use, and other types of HIS, those together, normally it's clinical decision support tools that are facilitating that process. So hopefully that'll help kind of put the dots together as you go through the material. Your critical thinking exercise is a little different this week. I really want you to, I'm saying connecting the dots a lot, but that's what we're doing, right? So we're halfway through by the time you get to that critical thinking exercise. So I want you to specifically connect back all the different pieces we've learned. I mean, we've read over 300 pages now. We have heard over 4 hours of videos and podcasts together. You've spent an enormous amount of time on portfolio assignments and these other things. I need to know how it's connecting for you. Like, we need to be going through some type of transformational learning experience, right? So, and we typically learn things in the framework of our own personal experience. So I want you to share some of that with me. So don't worry, it's okay to use first person. Make sure you use the Turabian style. You don't have to use footnote, like you can do the regular Turabian style. But really focus on what the learning experience is for you in these last 5 weeks and these concepts we're covering. And then your memory check this week. We haven't had any discussions so far in the class, and so I want to make sure that we're having some of those. So I want you to be able to interact with your classmates a little bit and have a banter back and forth. If you have any questions, as always, please reach out to me, and I'll look forward to seeing your work. Thanks. Bye-bye.